Well, today I'm heading towards the coast, and Don from the coast is going to meet me. We're going to go meet up at the Gales Creek Campground. Then we're going to hike the Gales Creek Trail. Now, this trail has a lot of history, and I've done this hike many, many times. Back in 33 and also in 39, a big fire started near the trail. And it was one of the biggest forest fires ever in the history of the state. You know, if you grew up in Oregon, when I did, any of the old timers you ever talked to, they always brought up two topics, guaranteed. They always brought up World War II, and they always brought up the big fires in the Tillamook. And so, you know, kind of, I guess, reconnecting with those kind of memories and that kind of history. So come along and enjoy. So Don from the coast and I, we're at the campground, and we're gonna leave a car here, and then we're gonna drive up to Storey and hike down from the summit, because we're so darn smart, and we like hiking downhill. All right, we're up here at Storey, and we're gonna head down the trail, and then we're gonna catch the Gales Creek Trail, and head all the way down to Gales Creek Campground, and that's the plan today. Hey, all downhill basically. So down the trail. So this place burned in the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s. And the people of Oregon replanted it. And now you have this incredible Doug fir forest. And just remember, always look up. Just a beautiful patch of maidenhair fern and a few sword ferns thrown in just for good measure. Sure is pretty. One of my favorite plants here, Devil's Club. Really one of my favorites. Well, not. And a pretty little water source. All right, here's the remains of the old Tillamook burn fire right there. It's an old cedar tree. And if you're paying attention, one of the ways you can tell is if you look right there. See how wide it is at the base? That's what loggers call butt swell. And that lets you know it's a cedar tree. So we've done about 2.2 miles on the Storey Trail. Now we're going to switch over to the Gales Creek Trail and take this one all the way back down to the campground. And so far only 72 feet of elevation gain, so it has been pretty much all downhill. And I think it's going to kind of continue that way. So as I say, down the trail. And there you go, the beautiful Gales Creek. Now if you like Devil's Club, and I don't, this is one of the best stands of Devil's Club I have ever seen. Just reach out and grab hold and you'll find out why I don't like it. Down the trail. Well, there's beautiful Gales Creek, and it looks like we finally hit on some civilization. So we just finished up our mostly downhill hike. We did about 3 miles, a few hundred feet of elevation gain. this is an amazing spot if you think about it. In a lifetime, in my dad's lifetime, it's gone from ashes and burnt snags and is now pretty much a mature forest. It's also a good testament to what Oregonians can do, because they paid to have this thing planted, and my dad planted some of the trees here. So pretty cool. And if you just want a nice walk through the woods all downhill, you might try this hike down the trail.
Bye.